Okay, Edna, remember, if you can teach one kid one thing, then today will be a success.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for 10 times TV deaths happened because the actor died in real life.
It'll be a home run.
For this list, we'll be looking at unfortunate instances where an actor passing away led to the end of a character. Which fond memories do you have about these actors? Let us know in the comments below. Bill McNeil, News Radio. Phil Hartman brought his signature style of comedy to a variety of projects, including Saturday Night Live, where he earned an Emmy.
There's going to be a whole bunch of things we don't tell Mrs. Clinton. Fast food is the least of our worries.
One of his most beloved roles was on News Radio as Bill McNeil, an egotistical yet hilarious anchor at the WNYX station.
Dave's gone too far this time. Imagine an office without snacks.
Hartman played McNeil for 4 out of 5 seasons. Tragically, after the show's 4th season, Hartman was fatally shot by his wife before she took her own life. The show's 5th season premiere was able to act as a tribute to the character by saying his character died off-screen from a heart attack.
As far as memorial services go, I thought that was very nice.
His absence on the show was definitely felt by all. Ernie Coach Pantusso, Cheers. Every character on this classic sitcom brings their specific charm. For the bartender, Ernie Coach Pantusso, it was his sweet but very dim-witted nature.
How many times did you play hurt, Sam?
Now and then.
I must have got hit by 100 fastballs.
Actor Nicholas Colasanto embodied Coach's personality flawlessly and turned him into one of the most popular characters. Sadly, the actor passed away in 1985 from a heart attack after playing Coach for the first 3 seasons.
Coach, we were gonna kiss.
We were? You mind if I do these first, Sam?
Since his passing occurred in the middle of season 3, his character was initially just not around, but the season 4 premiere eventually confirmed Coach had died. Woody Harrelson was brought in to fill the role of the bar's resident dummy with a heart of gold.
I'm a friend of Coach's. Is he around?
I'm sorry, Woody. I guess you hadn't heard. No, Coach passed away a couple months ago. But yeah, I'd like to think he's still around.
During the finale, the show still took a moment to pay one final tribute to Coach. Edna Krabappel, The Simpsons. The Simpsons has an incredible cast of kooky recurring characters. One of the most frequently featured staples was the cynical elementary school teacher, Edna Krabappel.
Mrs. Krabappel, if I don't get at least a C average, I can't go to Camp Krusty.
Have a delightful summer.
During Marsha Wallace's 14-year history as the character, she earned an Emmy for outstanding voiceover performance. In 2013, the actress passed away due to complications from pneumonia. Although Krabappel's death was never explicitly stated on the show, there are several hints towards that being the case.
I have to stay here in Springfield because boys like Bart Simpson need me.
Bart's chalkboard message to her following Wallace's passing and several mentions of her from other characters made it clear that Edna didn't simply retire. Mr. Hooper, Sesame Street. Although the majority of the most famous characters from this educational series are puppets, Mr. Hooper certainly left his mark.
Hi, Mr. Hooper.
Oh, hello, Gordon. How are you?
While the owner of Hooper's store could be a bit harsh, he undeniably had a warm heart. Will Lee played Mr. Hooper from the show's beginning in 1969 until 1982 when he died of a heart attack. No one would have blamed the kids show for writing the character off in a gentle way.
Last but not least, ta-da!
Oh, look at that one. That's nice.
So beautiful.
However, the show decided to address his death through a storyline with Big Bird in a way its young viewers could understand.
Big Bird, when people die, they don't come back.
Ever?
No, never.
Sesame Street was praised for handling such a serious topic with sensitivity and understanding. They made sure that children and adults could say goodbye to Lee's Mr. Hooper. Owen Granger, NCIS Los Angeles. Miguel Ferrer went from playing Owen Granger, recurring character on NCIS Los Angeles, to being part of the main fabric of the show.
Go into the main building, tell them to lock the doors and keep security and PD away. I'll handle this.
While he was still acting on the program, he was diagnosed with throat cancer. A behind-the-scenes decision was made to reveal that the Granger character was also suffering from a cancer ailment caused by risky career choices.
I'm afraid he's gone.
Gone?
From what I understand, one minute he was here and the next minute he wasn't.
Within the show, the character left a hospital where he was being treated to spend time with his family. In real life, Ferrer had passed away in a house he shared with his loved ones. The show concluded Granger's storyline by letting the audience know he had died peacefully in a beautiful place.
I got to know my father and he got to know me. It was a wonderful week.
Leo McGarry, The West Wing. Aaron Sorkin's The West Wing had a wonderful cast of deep characters and engaging plot lines that helped earn the show more than 24 Emmys. One of its Emmys went to John Spencer, who played the president's chief of staff, Leo McGarry.
Well, you're president of the United States. You're delivering the State of the Union address tomorrow night. India and Pakistan are pointing nuclear weapons at each other, and you have 102-degree fever. So I guess we're out of the woods.
McGarry's dynamics with other characters was fascinating to watch. His friendship with President Jed Bartlett was particularly engaging. Sadly, that friendship was cut short when Spencer died of a heart attack in 2005, partway through filming the show's final season. At the time, Leo was running for vice president. The series had him also die of a heart attack on election night. In a touching moment, the writers made it clear Leo would have become vice president.
Thanks, boss.
Fred Andrews, Riverdale. Luke Perry became a teen icon while playing Dylan on Beverly Hills 90210. He returned for a whole new generation of teen drama on Riverdale to play Archie's father, Fred Andrews.
Welcome home, Ferris. Sneaking out, breaking curfew, getting into fights.
Dad, don't freak out, okay? I was with Josie helping the Pussycats with a song they're doing at that Taste of Riverdale thing. And I was hoping you would let me go.
Thanks to Perry's fine work, his relationship with his son felt real, and the character felt incredibly compassionate. The show demonstrated his selflessness by having Fred sacrifice his life to push a stranger out of the path of a speeding car.
Another vehicle came upon them way too fast, and he was struck by it.
In reality, this turn was written in response to Perry's passing of a stroke in 2019 at just 52. Riverdale's Season 4 In Memoriam episode served as a touching tribute to the character and actor. Perry's Beverly Hills co-star Shannon Doherty also made a guest appearance as the stranger he saved.
You're the one he was helping.
I mean, cars just, they kept whizzing by. Nobody would stop, but your dad did.
Finn Hudson, Glee. Corey Monteith was best known for playing Glee's Finn Hudson. The star quarterback celebrated his love for singing by joining the Signature Club.
I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Where can I find a woman like that?
After 4 years of playing the character, the world was rocked with shocking news. The 31-year-old was found dead in his hotel room with a mix of alcohol and other substances in his system. Following his death, the production start date for the show's 5th season was pushed back.
Sort of cheesy. How it's beautiful. I just had to see it.
They eventually addressed Finn's passing in the quarterback without giving details about how he died. For the remainder of the series, the show continued to honor the memory of one of the Glee Club's brightest stars, Adam West, Family Guy. For years, the silly antics of Mayor Adam West provided some of the best moments on Family Guy. Having the hilariously odd character actually be voiced by the former Batman star just made everything more delightful.
My name isn't Adam Wee. Or is it? Who am I? What number did you dial? Don't ever call here again. I guess I told him, nobody messes with Adam Wee.
In 2017, West died from leukemia, and like the rest of us, Family Guy said goodbye to its mayor. But life in Quahog continued on. The town's high school was renamed after West in tribute. In his stead, his cousin Wild West, voiced by Sam Elliott, took his place. The show similarly had to write out Angela, Peter's former boss, when her voice actress Carrie Fisher passed away from a stroke in 2016.
She may be gone, but her voice will live on in DVD and Hulu Plus and tiny droid projected messages. I may have lost a boss, but heaven has gained a princess.
Both characters would be dearly missed in Quahog. Before we get to our top pick, here are dearly missed honorable mentions. Nick Yamana, Barney Miller. The season 5 finale paid tribute to Jack Sue after he died of cancer.
To you, Jack.
Dr. Virgil Swan, Smallville. He passed in the show's 4th season after Christopher Reeve died of heart failure.
Dr. Virgil Swan passed away this morning. No further details have been released.
Livia Soprano, The Sopranos. Soprano passed away in her sleep after Nancy Marchand's battle with lung cancer.
She didn't want a funeral. She didn't want a remembrance of any kind. Why? She didn't think anybody would come.
Barry Frost, Rizzoli and Isles. After Lee Thompson Young took his own life, Frost died in a car crash.
We shouldn't be here today. Barry Frost was too young and
too good for us to be here today.
Debbie Wallowitz, The Big Bang Theory. After Carol Ann Susie passed from cancer, Howard's mother died in her sleep.
Okay?
No. What's wrong? My mom died.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Paul Hennessy, 8 Simple Rules. Originally titled 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter, the sitcom followed the trials and tribulations of an overbearing father as his teen daughters began to date.
You will continue to date her and no one but her until she is finished with you, because if you make her cry, I will make you cry.
Legendary sitcom actor John Ritter was praised for his take as family patriarch Paul. Tragically, he passed away of an aortic dissection while filming the second season. The show took a break in production to reshape the series.
Supposed to be back in 10 minutes. He's running a stupid errand. He was supposed to be back, and he was taking us to school.
After it returned, the show spent an hour-long episode to serve as a tribute to Paul. Subsequent episodes also showed the impact of his death on his family.
And I always hated it when he did that. I just want my dad back. Bridget, leave me alone.
While the show was never quite the same after Paul's absence, Ritter and his final leading role weren't forgotten.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.